Well, let's see how I sound, right, guys? Let's see, do I sound any better? Wait, this is supposed to be saying live. I'm doing a test live right now just to see if things work. If you like, you can log on to the other computer and see if you hear anything. I did get one volunteer, Danny Martian, and we will see now if this worked. So I'm looking at the live chat right now. And here it goes. Test. Hopefully this test goes well and you guys won't hear some horrible audio up in here. Hi, Auntie Creeps. Well, do we sound and look better today or what? Let us know if you hear anything. I'm trying it again. Maybe the second time will go right. Oh, thank you, Auntie Creep. She says I sound fine. Oh my God, I'm so glad. Is there anything at all wrong with the audio? Like, is there any latencies? Well, you wouldn't know that, but is there any echoes? And if not, is there any like choppiness or anything at all? What happened, baby?
Or reverb.
Oh, reverb, yeah. So far, she says that I sound fine. This is just a test, but hey, looks like it might have turned into an impromptu live because there's 4 watching. I'm supposing that includes us, I think. And so that means if it does include us, there's 2 lurkers, and if it does not include us, then we have 3 lurkers. So hey, if you're here, could you please just say something in the chat just so that I know that you guys hear me fine? And any suggestions you have. This is actually just a test live. I didn't even expect anybody to pop in, but just the fact that Auntie Creeps is here is like blowing my mind because she's awesome. Oh, 5 watching now. And this is impromptu. No echo or anything. The music is maybe driving you out a bit. Okay, hold on. Let's see now. I am gonna see if I can just lower the music a little bit. You tell me, girlfriend, is this fine? Okay. Yeah, I love Auntie Creeps. We love Auntie Creeps. Girl, please. You're a queen. You and Ghost Mommy, you guys are queens. Let's see here. Oh, thank you. Yes, she says it's perfect. So let me check to see what actual numbers we have here in these levels. It sounds like if the music is at 26, it sounds like it's perfect, she said. So it's at 26 now. We got to remember that. We got to keep the music at 26 and the mic at 100%. Well, I'm so glad that this little test live has turned into a little impromptu live. I'll stay on as long as you guys want, and as long as you guys think that we sound fine. Let's hear. How much did I say again? 26 or 23? Let me check again. I'm just going to check my levels here, you guys. Thank you for showing up just to chill with me while I check all my little ends and odds. Yep, it is 26. Great. That's that ADHD, folks. ADHD, sorry about that. That's that ADHD creeping up on me. It always does. They say it's more common among people with fibromyalgia, and I do kind of have fibromyalgia, so it makes sense that not just my memory, but my clutter head acts up. Ooh, and it says that we have a good live stream health. So that's awesome. Oh my God, I'm so glad to see you here. Hi, Danny. You made it. Oh my God. They said it sounds perfect. Oh, I'm so proud. Guys, let me tell you, I know it seems like we haven't been really working on the channel that much lately, but I'm going to tell you something. When you're broke, there is a learning curve. There are plenty of free resources out there for, new tubers, but there's a serious learning curve, and you really have to pay a lot of attention. You have to revisit things. We scour the internet for resources, tutorials. I mean, it is just crazy, but I'm sure you guys know what that's all about. I mean, you guys have Miss Auntie Creams. Something, you guys are just phenomenal. This community is amazing, so interactive, so helpful, so friendly. It's like another family, sometimes better than your own family. Trust me, I know. But hopefully, prayerfully, and I think this is wishful thinking, but hopefully it's just my family and you guys have great families. I pray that's true. But as far as our immediate families go, I think I'll plead the fifth on that one. I am so glad, though. I'm so glad that you guys are here. This is amazing. Oh, Danny says, tell me about it. Hell, I used to be a different user on YouTuber when I was 11, and now the whole platform has pretty much changed. Yes, it has. It's true. It's so much to think about. You have to think about, well, making great content is a given. If you don't make great content, your channel's gonna suck, right? But if you're really serious, and then the worst part about it is that YouTube, and they're constantly changing the rules, and sometimes it just seems like you take 2 steps forward, 1 step back, or vice versa. It's just like, it's like you never really move forward and progress. It's like, I don't think YouTube is very truly progressive, if you can get my drift. I so wish I could have done YouTube in its heyday, says Auntie Creeps. You know something, Auntie Creeps? Mr. Kenny Dreadful and I are always talking about that, always saying how we wish we would have paid attention much, much earlier.
Wait, and we did upload some videos, though.
We did, but that was something
like family
else.
Stuff.
Yeah, that was family
video game stuff. So
it was, it was more of a social media management tool for us.
But it wasn't.
No. In our personal channels.
Take it serious.
No, we didn't. We didn't take it serious. Yeah, we should have. And hindsight is 2020. So let me tell you guys a little something about what we're trying to do here. We're really trying to make this a little bit like a good old-fashioned radio style, but with a new spin to it, you know? Better technology, obviously, but the content and the feel and the vibe, we kind of want a chill, romantic vibe, but within the horror, scary community, you know? Like a creepy romance type of thing we want to have with our audience, you know? But we want to make it interesting, and we want to keep it fresh. We want to keep it new, you know, but with the good stuff that the old school stuff had, you know? It says here, Danny Martian says, back in 2008, this was a year after I had my kidney transplant. Oh, goodness. I used to get away with uploading Lego stop motion. Sorry about that. Films with copyrighted music. Including songs like Spooky, Scary Skeleton, and a song from SpongeBob's soundtrack, if I remember right. Oh, that's so funny.
Well, Danny, if the Hollywood fat cats don't get their cut, they ain't gonna let you get anything.
Absolutely. That's absolutely correct. I like your old style radio play storytelling. Hi, Puerto Rican joke. Oh my God, Puerto Rican showcasing. He is so
Mic
awesome.
check, Boricua's on the set.
Yeah. Yes, my baby's a Boricua. Absolutely. That's awesome. But, you know, seriously, we have found an amazing community. Baby, look at our live stream health. That's amazing.
Good.
That's
Very, very
really
good.
amazing. Oh, that's awesome. Let's see here. Let's see if I can see the chat a little bit more live through the OBS. What it says here, studio mode. Oh well, I guess not. But anyway, you know, I mean, let's see here. Yeah, I am so glad that, you know, somebody likes what we do, right? You know, I mean, we try to mix it up a little bit. We don't want to always be doing the same thing. I mean, of course, we'll do the more modern creepypasta storytelling and stuff like that, which is amazing. But our heart, it's true. Joe is really in that stuff you said. I mean, because you can't beat the classics. You never can, you know? You can try to remake them, and that's hit and miss, you know? Danny Martian says, yeah, that was so many years ago in 2014. I made this new channel and made Let's Play and reaction video before eventually retiring from reactions. Ooh, Auntie Creep says, I made videos with movie and show clips to copyrighted music on my own channel. It was a waste of fun. Yeah, sometimes it can be fun. Yeah. When you're not looking for monetization and you're just doing it for fun, that's a different thing, you know. But, you know, we're professionals. We're trying to build something here. Hopefully we will. Says here.
That's the dream, Puerto Rican, for real. That is definitely the dream, to move into a bigger place and have bigger production.
Oh my God, I'll die. I think I would die. It's just amazing. I mean, that is the dream. That's absolutely true. Let's see here. Danny Martian says, I just didn't feel as fulfilled from reacting to other people's creations as I did with making my own things like music. The vaporwave gig wasn't too great. Okay. I hear you, Danny. It's true. When you're not doing your own thing and when you don't love what you do, that kind of gets in the way. You're not fulfilling yourself. If you don't feel fulfilled, then it's going to show in your work and, you know, your whole attitude. I mean, your health can even be impacted if you're not happy, you know. So you got to do what you love. You know, we happen to love anything having to do with the paranormal, the supernatural, horror, you know, just the cult classics and a little bit of entertainment, you know, especially if it's sci-fi. Things like The Walking Dead, to superhero stuff, to, you know, possessions, demonic, angels, heaven, hell, UFOs, you name it. We love all that stuff because we're just creepy weird. Let's see here. Danny Martian says, but at least I felt more fulfilled making that kind of content than just something to satisfy an algorithm. Hey, yeah, right on, says Auntie Creeps. You guys are totally correct. Oh my goodness. I'm really, really loving this vibe, and I'm really loving this audience, we're just chilling here, you know. And this was just supposed to be a test. Like seriously, I think I one person, what was it? Yeah, Danny Martian, that I asked him to I asked him to come in and help us with our live. He said yes, and we have an audience of 7. That's pretty neat. I really like the fact that you guys showed up. It's amazing. It's working. Yes. Oh, sorry, baby. I was just answering the lovely, wonderful Mr. Dreadful over here a question. So Puerto Rican Joe says, right now it's timing for me to, it's time for me to do things on here. Being a single papi and some health. Yeah, it's tough to get back into my live stream. Yeah, you know something, when you're not feeling it, you're just not feeling it. You know,
right.
If you don't feel
you gotta
good,
do what you gotta do, big boy.
Absolutely. You gotta handle your business.
Right.
You gotta be okay. You gotta be okay, because if your if your life, if you are not okay, if your mind and your spirit and your body is not okay, it's gonna reflect in your work and in your play.
That's
you know,
right.
and we wanna be on that level, you know, on that level of alignment, mind, body, and soul. It has to be aligned, because if it's not, you'll be off. Everything about you will be off. Oh my God, stranger stories. Oh my.
What up, dude?
Yes.
Family was good.
I have faith. It'll happen when it's supposed to. That's right. You know, everything has a time. There's a season for everything. I mean, I don't know if you guys believe or not, or what your inclination's in. We surely don't mean to offend, but it is biblical. You know, there's a time for everything. A time to cry, and a time to laugh, a time to mourn, a time to celebrate. So every season. Danny Martian says, and now I'm going to try to make some more hip hop, or at least try to, after my 2 years hiatus. Yeah, it's true. You do have to stay relevant somehow, Danny. You're absolutely right. Oh my gosh, Stranger Story says, you guys are great. Love listening to you. Have a great night. Oh, look, the fact that you just came in.
Stranger Stories, I want to thank you. We want to thank you for hooking us up with that 1K collab. It was great. Thank you so much. I had a wonderful time, and you have a good night, brother. But thank you.
Such an awesome guy. You guys, most of you guys in the chat know Stranger Stories already. You know, he's a feller horror/narrator YouTuber. And he said absolutely. Oh, you know, I tell you, this community is amazing. You know, we're really so where were we before? Yeah, we were saying on, you know, we try as new YouTubers to use as little resources and get as much bang for our buck as we possibly can. And it's not easy, because like I said, yeah, that's right.
You gotta do a lot of frugal shopping, and try to stretch that dollar, because
Sacrifice.
all this tech is expensive.
Oh yeah. You know, sometimes you have to find yourself saving month by month, buying, let's say, one piece at a time to build your own PC. You know, especially if you live on a fixed income. You know, if you live on a fixed income, well, you have to fix your budget. It's just the way that it is, you know. Auntie Creep says, agreed. They have such a chill vibe. Love it. Oh. I'm so glad that you guys like what we do. You gotta excuse my little stumbles. My accent will creep up every now and then. You're gonna hear the Spanish in me. And sometimes my tongue gets tied. That's why most of the time the face and the voice of Dezombified is Mr. Dreadful, because, you know, he's just better at being quick-witted than I am, you know. Impromptu is not really my forte, but he's great at that.
He seems to be doing okay now.
Well, that's right now, because I'm such chill company. Yeah, I'm chilling. I think I'm just really relaxed today. And it's because, you know, the company that we have right now, you know, first of all, you, baby, you're a wonderful company. And then these guys in the chat. Come on, we got Auntie Creep, strangers. Well, baby, come on. You know you're my baby. Auntie Creeps, Danny Martian, you know, Puerto Rican Joe, you know, come on.
Ese se fue, Puerto Rican Joe se fue ya.
I don't know. I think that was Stranger Stories went to bed, I think.
He's in his fifth dream right now.
Yeah, I think that's, wait, hold on. Oh, Danny Martian says that the craziest thing about making videos for my channel is that I'm doing it on the computers from 2013. You know what? Don't underestimate old tech. Don't underestimate it. It's pretty rare to see the computer crash, but if it ever goes bust, then I've got a backup drive containing all my files for the future computer. You know what? That's very smart.
That's right.
We had to get a backup drive as well.
You can also get a cloud, backup cloud.
Yeah. This many, you know, and it's always good. It's like we were saying about free resources. Oh my God, Auntie Creep said, haha, my computer's from 2007. She thinks.
Well, we're working with a laptop from like 2011 or something.
Yeah.
Maybe 2011,
I
or
think,
something.
Yeah.
And we're working with a PC that's freshly built, that I built myself, being a newbie, watching mad countless YouTube tutorials, reading crazy reviews on Newegg, Amazon, you name it, PC World, whatever. I've done it, and so we have two. That's the one we're streaming on now, the PC that I built, and Mysterio helped me out with, and it was kind of intimidating because you're working with hundreds upon hundreds of dollars worth of equipment, and it's like you want to be real delicate and whatnot with it, and we even had like a fire, it was like a spark, something when we first turned it on, it caught like the wires burned, and we smelled like burning wires that first time. So we had to shut it down. We had to shut it down, fix the problem, but it, you know, it's a lot of work.
That is so funny. I remember that there was smoke everywhere. But basically, yeah, it's absolutely true. I mean, you have to be frugal and you have to pay attention. I think it was like, we last decided it was like the last 10 videos that were runner-ups, that we used about 10 videos out of the hundreds that we watched to build the final product. I think that's what he did. Well, he did, because he did most of the work. But he watched dozens of videos, I have to say, you know, and all by himself, you know, and I was still looking up how to use some of the software, because I'm more in the vicinity of the software. He's more in the vicinity of the hands-on stuff, you know, like building things and opening and closing. And he's a tinkerer, you know, he's the tinker guy and the wires person and the electronics type of person. I'm more of a software type of person, and he also works on things like tags and the thumbnails. Oh my God, the thumbnail art, the banner art, all that, that's all him. Okay, but I'm sorry, you guys. I have to clear my throat a lot today because this was an impromptu live. It was just honestly a test. But
thank you for showing up.
Oh yeah, you guys are amazing. You know, we would have prepared better.
Actually, when we prepare, it comes out crazy. Like the other night, we tried it, and it just didn't work on Mother's Day. And today, preparing it works, so it's great. It's fine.
Yeah, it's absolutely great. And Danny was talking about how he doesn't really like to put things on the cloud. And what I have to say about that, Danny, is there's many different types of clouds. Like things like the Google Cloud, things like pictures and things like scripts. You know, you got the Google Docs. So there's like little, you know, Google Photos. There's little, how should I say, features that Google has that you could put small things in. Maybe not your security stuff, like, you know, credit card information and stuff like that. But it's okay to store, like, if you have a folder for thumbnails under Google Photos, sorry, or if you have a folder for some scripts or maybe a list of some collabs or upcoming collabs, or a calendar, Google Calendars. Things like that are good to store in the cloud, you know. But things like, you know, hard copies of your videos and things like that, of course you want to get a drive for that, and that you could take it from place to place. That's awesome.
Some people in the entertainment industry, they make backups of their backups. So
yeah,
they have two
we have
drives.
Yeah, we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 computers here. One's for the family, and trust me, almost all of them are either gifted, reused, or the one we built, you know, that you built, you know, we had to scrape one piece at a time, save up, and buy one piece at a time just to make sure.
It took us about 2 or 3 months to get it built.
Yeah, it did.
And then when the front panel got messed up and whatnot.
How long we waited?
And then we had to wait another couple of months because I made a couple of extra changes to the configuration of the PC. You know, I got a better microchip, processor, CPU. I upgraded that. I upgraded a few other pieces. So yeah, it took about 7 months before we actually got it done.
Yeah, don't mean to interrupt you, baby, but hey, Penny Tails Up's in the house.
Penny Tails Up, what's up,
Penny Tails Up. Oh man,
I think she graduated or something.
She said she's dropping by to say, have you graduated yet, by the way? Have your graduation date passed us already? If you have, congratulations. I'm sure she did well.
We didn't forget, so
no,
congratulations on graduating.
We really been thinking about that, and I'm not sure if it passed here or if it's about to pass, but definitely comment and let us know. Oh, she graduated last week. Yay! Happy graduation to you. Happy graduation to you. Happy graduation, dear Penny. Happy graduation to you. Aw, I feel like a black Marilyn Monroe today.
Nice.
Yes, I'm glad.
You get your education.
That's right, girl. She's laughing. I'm trying to speak as long as I can because this mic is extremely powerful. And you know, we tried our best to optimize. What happened, baby? Yeah, that one too. I mean, you'd be surprised.
So I don't know how it sounds.
I don't ever want to hear from anybody that they can't do this or they can't do that because YouTube this or YouTube that because of, you know, they're poor or they can't afford nothing. Trust me, we've been there, done that. And I'm going to tell you something. There's so many free resources out there. So many. And even free software that'll, like Streamlabs, that will help you, you know, just optimize even the cheapest of equipment that you have. You know, of course, you sometimes got to spend a little more, you know, but
it also takes a little bit of courage.
Yes.
And motivation. Because, you know, it takes courage to put yourself out there, and then it takes the motivation to keep you going and keep you doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. Danny Martian says, speaking of college, I actually got a 139.50 out of 150 on my technical English final. I haven't gotten a final grade on my social problems class yet, but that's fine. Hey, you know what?
Congratulations, Danny. That sounds awesome. Yeah. I'm all for people who are getting high grades and good scores. I'm all for that, you know? So, good job, brother.
Technical English. I really like to know what that is. Do you think you could elaborate a little bit on what that is down there, Danny? Because I'm not too sure what that is. Technical English.
I think he meaneth that he speaketh.
Oh, like the Bible with? I don't know. I really don't know. Auntie Creeps. You know, so much love in the chat right now. Let me tell you, I'm really stoked.
Where the hell
Ghost Mom, I know, right? But you know what? She's also very, very busy, and she takes a lot of breaks from what I see, which is kind of smart. You know, it's kind of a smart thing to do. But ooh, Penny Tails Up says, I got a BA. She has a BA in English, cum laude. Honor scholar.
Whoa.
Girl, were you a valedictorian or something? Excuse me.
Summa cum laude,
she said, so I get to say I'm smart now. I know, right? I mean, like, I guess that makes us dummies.
I'm street smart, so
yeah, we're street smart. Yes, absolutely, yeah. Very street smart. We come from Harlem, New York, you know, the ghetto.
Wait a minute. In all fairness, we attended college too.
We did. We attended.
We didn't finish it, but we attended.
Yeah, it's true. We didn't finish. We both got our GED. We were both very young parents, but you know, and we did attend college, though. We did. Like Mr. Dreadful said, we didn't finish, but you know, we never stopped going. We never stopped moving. We never stopped learning. With the internet, who can? You know, just if you don't want to. There's this saying, a quote that I really love, that says, if if you want to learn, no one can stop you. Uh-oh. What happened? Yeah, so the quote says, if he was yelling at the cat, sorry guys. So there's a saying that goes, if you want to learn, no one can stop you. And if you don't want to learn, no one can help you. And I think that embodies us right there, because, you know, there's more people here. Oh, snap. Hi, Alex. Alex McCarrison is saying hi to Penny. I think he knows him. Hi, Jelly Duck. Yes, Jelly Duck said it looks pretty chill.
Hey, Jelly Duck, what's happening, brother?
Jelly Duck, he also showed up yesterday briefly.
Yeah, he did.
I'm glad that we got the audio of it. Creepy Clown Girl, what is up? Yes.
Hello.
That's our girl. That is our girl. Creepy Clown Girl. Creepy Clown Girl is amazing. Everybody here is amazing, but I'm going to tell you something very special about Creepy Clown Girl. A lot of people don't realize this. Creepy Clown Girl actually has her own channel. I think that she does like very short little, like tiny micro poetry, but like kind of dark poetry sometimes. And whoever doesn't have any vision would think that she's just utterly depressed, but no, it's like an intelligent darkness, but it's deep. She goes deep.
She's like Billie Eilish.
Yeah, she's like Billie Eilish. Exactly. That's what Creepy Clown Girl is like.
That's awesome.
And she really doesn't. How can I say? She's not the type of person that's looking to. I mean, it doesn't appear that she's the type of person that's looking to promote herself. She spends her time, instead of promoting her own channel, promoting others. She promotes others' channel.
Of ourselves, we do the same thing.
Yeah, we try, but she's more of a. At least we try.
But I mean, we watch a lot of our subscribers who have content. We watch a lot of their videos, like on a binge. We just put one of our many devices to play. You know, so we support them.
Because we also have a Roku and an Xbox, So we need to support our friends. That's one thing that I did want to tell everybody in the chat.
Because when you're doing YouTube, you need audience retention, all right? And you need click-through rate.
Yes.
And the thing that grinds my gear is these fair weather subscribers who show up, watch like a minute of the video, and it's a 25-minute video, and then they cut out, and then like the audience retention it plummets.
Yes.
So we support too. So people like
Yes. Sometimes you may not see us on social media, but you know why? It's because most of the time we are working on our channel or making plans, and we're doing our regular household chores and our regular life business. That's right. Because life comes first. Real life comes first. And so what we do is we like to set our Roku, even when we leave home, even if we're not paying attention, we mute the device if we have other things going on or if we have a headache, okay? But we will just let it play. We won't mute the YouTube player. Never do that on anybody's video if you're trying to support them, because it doesn't count as a watch. Guess what else doesn't count as a watch, guys, that we've found out? Creepy Clown Girl said, thank you. You know what? No thanks necessary. It's absolutely merited. But you know what else doesn't count? If you upload, do not allow your videos, okay, to be embedded. Go to the advanced tab when you are hooking up your video, when you're getting ready to premiere or post it, and go to the advanced tab and make sure you unclick allow embedding. Because what happens is, guess what? Two things can happen. Number one, it doesn't count if it's watched on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. It just does not count if you watch on another platform. And guess what? Somebody from another country or whatever can use a nice little VPN, download your video, okay, the original video, take it, put it on, let's say, for example, what's the name of them? The T series, okay? They can put it in any of their channels, steal it, okay, steal it,
get paid, baby,
and get paid off of your content,
your hard work,
and YouTube will do nothing
your sweat,
about it.
Your blood and tears.
It is that, yeah, exactly. That is the honest truth. Yep, CCG promotes everyone but herself. It's absolutely true, Penny. Yep, she is awesome. Absolutely true. She is absolutely 100% correct.
And if we did more of that for each other, you know,
yes,
at least like these little micro clicks within YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Like right now we're a micro click
at the moment,
you know, creators, you know. And you know, some people have over 1,000 subs, some people have less than that, but we should just all help each other to get up.
Yeah, you see, Penny just said, I didn't know this either a few months ago, Penny, but yes, if you mute, they know because it's their player. See, it's their player that you're using, so they even know that. Nice meeting. I have to go to sleep, but because I gotta work. Oh, but thank you for stopping by, Alex. Absolutely, thank you for stopping by.
Alex, thank you so very much.
You know, I mean, get your sleep, friend. Get your sleep. If you can, and you have an extra little device lying around there, like an old phone or Xbox or Roku, just, you know, mute the device itself, the TV or something. Just let us play. But if not, hey, whatever. Danny Martian says, I'm also stuck on 2 other stories. Pandora's Gathering. Ooh. Penny says, what if I turn down the volume on my phone but don't use the YouTube mute? Yeah, then that's fine. It counts because it's not like they can really go into the device. I mean, you never know these days, you know. But but if you use their player to mute it, then it's a problem, you know. Oh, we have 10 viewers now. Holy crap. But yeah, absolutely. You know, there's a lot of little tips and tricks. That's why sometimes I use that hashtag YouTube cheats, because sometimes I feel like they cheat. You know, like, is it just me? Let me ask you guys a question, because I think we're all creators here in the chat. Do you sometimes feel like you're about to reach a milestone, like you're at 248 subscribers, let's just say, then all of a sudden, boom, your subscriber count just freezes? All right? Because that happens to us all the time. We go on Twitter on a rant, complain about it, and all of a sudden, the very next day, maybe a couple of days after, the most, even a couple of hours, I've seen it as soon as about 15 minutes, boom, we get like 15 more subscribers out of nowhere. Isn't that weird? Because it's happened before to us. I've been paying attention to things like that. So let me know. Somebody says, I lost like 120 subscribers before I hit 1,000. Really, Penny? You know what? We've been, maybe that's what's going to happen with us, because we just lost, I think, how many subscribers was it, baby?
We lost at least 50 subscribers.
50 subscribers in the past month or two alone?
Yeah.
What about before that? Or
maybe
all
like,
time?
Maybe like 80 or 60.
80 or 60 subscribers.
Something
60
like
to
that.
80 subscribers within, since the beginning, and inception of our channel.
Maybe.
The inception of our channel. But in the last month, about 50 people have bailed.
No, maybe 2 months. I don't know.
Or maybe 2 months, yeah. But yeah, it's just so weird. Stuff like that just keeps happening
These
to
are
us.
the fair weather
Subscribers, yeah.
subscribers.
I think also a lot of times I have seen where there will be other channels, right, who shall remain nameless because we're not here to shade anybody, who, like, there's this one channel that we sometimes go to their live, and what they do, and they're great at it, these people are wonderful, is they promote other channels and they give reviews live right there. They even have a little wheel that they spin. It's really cute, right? But the people in the chat, not the channel, I repeat, not the channel, but the people in the chat, sometimes some of the channels in the chat will sit there and say hi to you. And you know how everybody is here. We say hi back. Well, I didn't know that sometimes that may be code for sub to sub. And I'm like, what? I didn't know that at the time. So I'm like, oh, hi, everybody. Hi. People are so friendly here, you know? Boy, was I wrong. So I'm assuming that those are the channels that have tapped out on us. Never bothered watching. So, Puerto Rican Joe says, wait, let me go back a little bit. Okay, Only Creep said, all the time, LOL. Okay, so it's not just us. We're not crazy. Great. Okay, Penny says that she gained them back, but it took like a week. Oh, well, I wish it would be a week, but we're not gaining anybody back. I don't know what we're doing wrong. We're doing something wrong because people are just not subscribing nowadays. Daddy says it's been like that for him as well. Okay, so Puerto Rican Showcasing says it's a weird thing. We're having seen creators bring up issues about subcounts, slowing them, then boom. It's like they're trolls or something, and then they leave. Yeah, it's absolutely true. That is very true. That's what it feels like sometimes. Danny says that he's ranted about this issue before publicly. YouTube didn't do anything.
Well, I mean, think about it. They got these huge YouTubers, you know what I mean? And they don't want to give up that revenue, that ad revenue, so...
No, they don't. That's true.
They probably just want to share it with the bigger YouTubers.
And remember, they make money off of us, whether or not we're monetized.
Oh, wow.
YouTube makes money from us, whether or not we're monetized. Don't think that because you're not seeing ads and because you're not monetized, that doesn't mean YouTube can't make money off of you. Pennies, it's true. But imagine 1 million pennies and keep upping the count. Okay, YouTube also, there's like billions, not millions, billions per day, per 24 hours of videos that get uploaded onto YouTube.
But you know what's funny? A few weeks ago, or a couple weeks ago, there was an ad company that was upset with YouTube because they lost $70 billion worth of advertising money. Wow. Because YouTube started, censoring channels, canceling channels, striking channels, and promoting more mainstream, things that you would see like on NBC, talk show hosts like, Jimmy
But you know
Fallon,
why, right? You know why? Because those mainstream entertainment entities are losing a lot of viewers.
Because that's what you see on the homepage. Whenever you upload YouTube, they're going to be filling you with watch Jimmy Kimmel, watch Don Lemon, or watch,
like, aren't they on cable? Aren't they getting ratings?
That guy, Noah something?
They used to make money by ratings, but guess what? Everybody's watching on YouTube. Everybody's watching YouTube content creators. They just don't understand that people want originalities. People do not want to be watching their stupid copy-paste crap anymore. They want us. That's why we're being censored. All of us. What? I got them back. Okay. Fling. Who's Fling? There's somebody. Coffin Crew. Hi, Coffin Crew. Never seen you here before, but welcome to our live.
That is a cool name, Coffin Crew. I like that.
I know, right?
Good job.
That was very... Oh. Phlegathon. Ooh, or Phlegathon. I don't know which one it is, but it sounds amazing.
You're getting close.
It's PH, so I'm assuming it's Phlegathon. I'm sorry, my accent, guys. I said, oh, wow, a lot of people here. 6 people. Are you being sarcastic, Phlegathon?
That's amazing.
Oh my goodness. So funny.
You could field a basketball team and have somebody on the bench.
I know, right? Hello, everybody. Okay, let's see here. Puerto Rican Joe says, I've seen ads run before. Channels, vids start that aren't monetized, you see? So I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
He said eventually grown. Oh. Let's see here. Coughing Crew. I'm here to help out as much creators within the horror community. Also making this good music. Aw, snap. Phlegathon. Great,
So,
great.
okay,
Hey, you know.
So what kind of music you making?
Yeah, what kind of music you making, buddy? I really would like to know. We want to know. We want to know, sorry.
Is it like creepy, scary music, atmospheric mood, background music?
Or a little bit of everything.
Making beats. Are you playing the piano? Like what's going on?
Absolutely. Let's see here. Ani Creep says you have good music. Oh, so Ani Creeps, you know Phlegathon. Okay. Then we definitely got to check him out. That's for sure. Absolutely.
So he creates original music.
Yeah. He does. He creates original music. Okay, we're definitely going to have to check that out. Danny, it kind of does. I don't know what that reference is, but he said it'd be more It'd be more horror oriented of a hip hop group, but I can see that. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I think I lost something in the chat. I've seen that. Hey, but if Auntie Creeps is vouching for Phlegathon, then you know what that means. He must be good. He must be legit. Yeah, he's gotta be legit. I'm definitely gonna check that out later. Hit me up on Twitter, Phlegathon, and anybody else here who's not subscribed, because we still don't know how to work the YouTubes yet that well. We don't know how to work the YouTube private chat and stuff, because there is a messaging feature on YouTube now, but we have no idea how to work it. So hit us up on Twitter. And YouTube, and that's another thing, YouTube is not very clear and concise on some feature changes. Like, it's so difficult to find the live streaming app options and settings area in the new Studio Beta. I had to do a lot of clicking. I used to just go back to the Studio Classic version of the studio, but I finally found it. I think it was today. You know what is crazy? Auntie Creep says, I've listened. Yeah, it's good stuff. Oh, wonderful. Just another creator. Are you a CC1 creator? Like a copyright? Or what type of music creator are you, Phlegathon? He says dark type ambient music,
Nice.
black metal projects. Okay.
That sounds awesome.
Okay.
You gotta definitely check some of those out.
Creepy Clown Girl. So, you know, I'm happy to see a couple of new faces here. You know,
Really?
welcome
Who's
to
in the house?
What, baby?
Who's in here? Who else you see?
No, yeah, Coughing Crew and Phlegathon. Those are the new people. The Alex guy that was here before, but we're gonna definitely check. Oh, there we go, Alex McCarrison. So, you know, these are all people we've gotta check out, see if they have channels, see if they're fellow creators, and check them out.
Indeed. Definitely got to check them out because we're all about supporting, you know, fellow creators.
Yes, absolutely.
Especially the smaller ones, you know, because we're small. So it's like, hey, we're in the struggle together. So, you know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, if
because I feel our time is, you know, ticking, right? We all have a limited time. We don't know how much time we have because tomorrow's never promised. So instead of giving our time to like subscribers with millions of views, subscribers, you know, creators with millions of subscribers, they don't really need our help. They're doing fine.
It's true.
So the smaller ones, we like to help them out, to help them.
Yeah, but so absolutely, we know the struggle, and we know that the struggle is real. So, you know, we gotta help each other out. You know, make some great contacts, create a network, help each other out as much as possible. You know, that's what we gotta do.
Exactly.
What we gotta do, we gotta do.
Indeed.
You know, because if we don't help each other,
they're gonna stomp on us. If,
yeah, absolutely.
If the small ones don't help each other, the bigger ones are gonna stomp all over us. That's just the way it is. You They're going to keep us in the mire. I don't want to be in the mire any longer.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree.
I told Miss Stereo, we're going to dump as much cash into this as we need to get this the way that I envision it. And because we're not gonna let anything or anyone slow
within
us
reason.
down. Yeah. I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. We don't even have a video with 1,000 views yet. But is that stopping us? Is that depressing us, getting us down? No, we're still pushing forward regardless.
Yeah, absolutely. That is so true. You know, that is so true. You know something, you guys? Let's say that the universe, God, or whatever you believe in, decides we're not going to be that big on YouTube. Let's just say that. But at the end of the day, when the sun sets on our last day on earth, we're going to leave content because we're going to know two things. A, that we might not be accomplished, whatever that means, artists, but artist work is always worth more once they pass away. So we got kids, hopefully our art will be worth that much more. That's number one. A legacy. That's number one. We're going to leave a legacy. They'll be able to hear our voices when we're gone. That's one thing. Another thing is, nobody can say we didn't give it our all. That's the absolute truth.
That is so true, because speaking for myself, I lost a loved one that died way too young, and to this day I wish that that person would have had a YouTube channel, so that whenever I want to hear that person's voice or see that person's face, I could. But I mean, there's photos and stuff like that, but when you can hear somebody and see them moving around, and it's different. So I know that we're doing the right thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We don't want to die and leave behind frustrated dreams, and talents. We want to be able to let out what we have inside, because life is short. Let's see here. It's tough to get out there, especially with any horror related content, I think, because I'm cool with a few in my crew. That's cool, Coffin. I hear you. I mean, let me tell you something. A lot of times it's quality and not quantity. And we have been learning this recently with those people who have tapped out on us, that have left, that have unsubscribed, because it's like Mr. Dreadful said, those are fair weather subscribers. There goes that accent again. And those are people who were just looking. That's why if you look at our banner, if you open a new tab and you look at our banner, there's a little sign there that says no sub for sub. Okay? I mean, we will change that in the future, but unfortunately we had to deface our banner just to get that message across, so that we don't get any more fake subs anymore.
And you know what's the funny thing? After you posted that, after you created that banner, I noticed that our views went down significantly.
Yeah, because
so I'm figuring people are just stopping by to see if they could.
Exactly.
And the thing is,
well, when your view count is 30, but your watch time is half that, what does it say? You know what I mean? If you get a certain amount of views, like all these views, but your watch time is down, what does that mean? People are tapping in and tapping out. And you know how you know who your friends are? You know how you know who your real fans are? The ones that stick around. So once you put that sub for sub stuff up, once we put that stamp on our banner, it sends that message out to anybody who's going to come and look. But that's okay, because you know what? Whoever comes from here on out is going to be a legit fan, or a legit collaborator, a legit supporter. And that's what we want. Real people.
I say in my prayers, you know what? Just take away all of the fake subscribers, right? And just leave me with real subscribers who are actual fans and who's actually going to watch the content from beginning to end. Hopefully thumbs up it and leave a nice comment, And maybe if we're lucky, share it on social media. That's all I want.
Anti-Creep says, can't get my daughter to listen to my stuff now. Maybe she will when I'm dead. Well, you know what? We're on the same boat with our girls.
Exactly. I mean, they're younger, you know, they don't know any better, but, you know, maybe when they're older, they'll figure it out.
Mommy and Daddy are YouTubers. That's embarrassing. You know how kids are. Everything's embarrassing. Everything we do is embarrassing. Exactly. We have let on as much as we could when it comes to the music. Yeah, it's all about the music, Danny. Quality over quantity. Absolutely, Puerto Rican. Absolutely. Danny Martin says he wants his son, if I'm not mistaken, to understand that no matter what happens and no matter what, when he's gonna die, he's still going to be there for him. Aw, you know, that's sweet, you know.
That's really sweet.
That is sweet. That's absolutely, that's true.
About leaving something behind.
Yeah, leaving something behind.
Because I wanted to be an architect, and that's why I went to college to study architecture, because I was, in my mind, I said, I'm gonna be damned if when I die, you know, there's not something left behind with my name for people to remember me for, you know, decades upon decades. And that, you know, that didn't come to fruition because, you know, I left college. But this is another way I can do it. You know, hopefully decades upon decades from now, Kenny Dreadful will still be haunting the airwaves.
Yes, we will. That's right. That's right, and baby. Mystery. Penny says she has the opposite problem. Her mom doesn't like her channel. So maybe Auntie Creeps and Penny should cyber adopt each other until their relatives come around, till Penny's mom and Auntie's kid come around, when they finally come to their senses and know that these ladies are badass.
That's funny. I changed your diapers, Penny. What you doing with yourself, girl?
Oh my God. Haha, my dad listened to the story I did in a German accent and nothing. Thanks, Dad, said Auntie Creeps. That's nothing. You want to hear something really awful? I'll post it on Twitter later, but I think I've posted it before. I blanked out the username and the picture. But a family member, now this is an actual family member of mine, a blood, okay, a closely related relative, said, you only care about your stupid YouTube channel. You ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna get no subscribers. Nobody wants to hear your stupid stories. I'm like, what?
That's
okay.
So rude and heartbreaking.
And no, it's heartbreaking because of who it was. You know? But whatever, you know? Penny said hashtag rejected.
Boom shakalaka.
She says she can't get past it, being me, and she doesn't find me scary. Well, you know, with Penny, I find her to be, I'm not gonna say scary, because she's so talented. Haunting, yes, that's a better word for it. She's haunting because she's so talented and just charming, you know, charismatic. That's what it is, you know. And I gotta say something, Miss Auntie Creeps over here. That's right. Auntie Creeps said exactly. Puerto Rican says, I have to say how much here reminds me of my old late night Saturday night in New York, listening to the radio. Gracias for the vibes. Oh, you're welcome. That's exactly what we're going for. I remember that. BLS.
The Quiet Store.
Absolutely. You see, guys, that's why I fell in love with him. It's that beautiful voice of his. He's got that honey golden voice, that radio stuff. Absolutely. I am so glad you guys are here. And like I said, this is amazing because we were just doing like a test run to see if our audios were in place and everything was, you know, the way it's supposed to be up and running. We did not expect for everybody to show up, and I'm so glad you guys did. I really am. Let's see here. Penny says very ASMR-y. Oh, that's what we're trying to go for.
Indeed. Very, very much so.
She also said haunting. I like it. Yeah, girl, you're haunting.
You are haunting.
And enchanting, you know. No, seriously, but in all seriousness, this girl has some serious drawing skills. Like, for real.
Me too. I could draw too, Penny.
Yes, my baby
That's
can draw.
the thing. Let me tell you, my original vision for this channel was to do some animated stuff, and we put over 40 hours a week into like a 30-minute video. So and with the life stuff, it's way too hard to like get the drawings, because I have drawing tablets, you know, I have a Huion, you know, I just can't find the time. I gotta make some of it. But yeah, Penny, keep drawing.
Absolutely. Keep drawing, girl, because you have it. You have got the goods. Penny says a late night ASMR smooth DJ talk show. Absolutely. Thank you for coming up, you guys. That is the vibe that we were trying to go for, you know. Penny says, oh man, animation is tough. Keep mine simple and it still takes forever. It's true, because her stuff, you can tell that she's trying to be as minimalist as possible. But I know, Penny, that's hard work. I'm gonna tell you something, girl. Just editing is, oh my God, it's a beast for me. I do the editing part, you know, when it comes to the scenery. And that's stuff that's already made. I just put layers upon layers of stuff. You actually draw and animate your own stuff. My hat's off to you, girlfriend. Hats off to you.
15-minute speed drawing equates to 30 seconds of video.
That's true. That's true. You know, my little girl was telling me a little something that you guys were working on, you and Caitlin, some time ago. And she says that
crayons,
yeah. Well, you know, it's a start. She looks like she's gonna inherit her daddy's talent.
I bet you Penny has a walk-on.
And these kids are smart these days. She was telling me about frames and saving pictures in different frames that she draws, because she can put joints on them or something or the other and just animate them. I don't even know what she was talking about, but it sounded really complicated.
Wait. He said, Puerto Rican said he has a light box and needs some Heinekens. Oh, okay. He said he has a light slope. And he needs some Heinekens. I'm sorry, baby. Let me turn the screen around a little bit, because maybe that's why you can. It does sound good, Auntie Creeps, doesn't it? Penny says. I wish I had a Corona with lime right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want to go to the store, baby? I'll wait for you. We'll wait for you. Just kidding. I would never send my baby out there at this time. I personally wouldn't like it, but. Penny says that she actually draws videos on an iPad.
Oh, nice. She says she does have a walk-on. Okay. But she does it on an iPad.
Absolutely. And then Coffin Crew replied to Penny, I think. Yeah, I hear you, Penny, and that's why when I paint, I just take random clips and mash it up with whatever character I paint to make the vid longer. That's a good idea. Yeah, you see, we're learning from each other here, helping each other's out. You know? Oh, absolutely, Auntie Creeps. Auntie Creeps said, you animators blow my mind. Yep, absolutely. I cannot draw a stick figure. I'm sorry. If my life depended on it, I'd be dead 20 times over. I think I could draw a plus and a minus sign. That's it. And that's probably not even drawing.
You could barely even write your own name.
Oh, shut up. Danny says he's better at making graphics, like logos. Oh, okay, we need to talk.
Yeah, I need a logo.
Yeah, we need to talk about that, that's for sure.
I wonder if Danny would help us out.
Let's see what happens someday. I never know. But we don't want to put anybody out, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know, but this stuff is cool. I mean, let me tell you that's
listen, a relative of ours also draws and has also an iPad and also has drawing tablets. And I went to that person and said, yo, I could use a logo. I want it to look like this. I would do it myself, but I'm not busy. Could you hook me up? That was like 7 months ago. Seen nothing.
Nothing.
So, you know, sometimes you can't. Sometimes relatives and friends that let you down, and sometimes
it's your own that hurts you the most. I've learned.
Yeah, a bunch of haters or something.
Yeah, I've learned it. I mean, it's sometimes your own that will step on you and trample on you the most.
Danny Martian said, "I'm not perfect, but I'll do the best that I can."
Oh,
what a chap!
Oh, he's awesome. That's so nice. I told you this community is it's a family.
He's a real swell fellow.
Okay. No, that's okay, creepy clown girl. Hey, you're great, girl. Look, listen, just thank you for sticking around as much as you could.
Well, maybe we could help each other. Oh, wait, what? Good night, creepy clown girl.
Yeah, yeah.
We appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, she says she's helping her daughter on her food deliveries. Is she doing Uber Eats? Sounds interesting.
Well, if she's doing Uber Eats, I want a Big Mac with some fries and a vanilla shake.
That's way too much food for me
right
now.
Apple pie. All right?
I just want a sundae. Hot fudge on the top and on the bottom, and lots of nuts and whipped cream and a cherry. But no food.
Oh, Phlegathon. We'll just came back to say good night and have a good one. We'll be checking your channel out. So
yeah, we're actually copy pasting all of your names the ones that we don't know. On the new guys on a sticky note on our desktop, and we've got so far Alex, Coffin, and Phlegathon. Okay, and if I forgot somebody, please let me know.
Well, but look, like Danny said that he said that something about a producer. Well, maybe we could talk. Maybe one hand could wash the other, Danny.
Yeah, Danny did say he did want to do a rap collab with you, baby.
Oh, schnizzle.
That's the guy I was telling you about.
What?
I'm telling you about. It's.
Some flame bars, dude.
Oh, that's one thing.
Flame bars.
You guys didn't know, Mr. Dreadful not only raps, but he beatboxes a little bit. You know. Give me a thumbs up in the chat. You know, a little thumbs up emoji. If you want me to mute the music and make him spit a little something, like a beatbox, I mean. A little beatbox sample. Nah, come on, baby, just a little more.
Yeah, pay attention to the chat.
Trying to get out of it. That's why I do commissions, Danny. Oh, that's a good idea.
No, she says that's why she doesn't do commissions, because the chat is flying by so fast.
Yeah, the channel's a lot of hard work.
You can scroll up to see what happened. I think somebody stiffed Danny. I think Danny helped somebody out, and then they stiffed him with a beat.
Yeah, that's what happened.
That's what I think is going on.
Penny says, "Come on, do it." She wants you to beatbox a little.
Oh, I just
okay,
did.
wait. Let me mute. No, wait. Let me mute the music so you can do this right. Oh, come on. Right when I muted the music.
That's enough of that.
It's just a little bit. It's just a little bit. He does it way better than that. He's just faking the funk right now. Daddy Martians gave a thumbs up.
But you know what? That's what life is about. You can't be afraid to put yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
You gotta keep just hitting that grinder.
Because look, man, sometimes, you know, you put yourself out there and it might not be the reaction you expect, you know what I'm saying? But you can't let that put you on the shelf. You got to keep pushing forward, because somebody's eventually going to like what you're doing, what you're saying.
Let me tell you something. Remember that time, baby? In the beginning, I sound like I'm about to quote something. No, but in the beginning of our channel, when we first started, you know, just looking around and reading license terms agreements concerning stock footage and audio and all that other stuff, I had the audacity to ask a person here on YouTube with some nice footage, hey, can you think I could borrow a little bit of this? And I asked him on Facebook. Me trae agua, papi. And I asked him on Facebook on a private message, hey, do you think you can lend me whatever, a little bit, and I'll give you credit, whatever. I'm just getting started and I really don't know how to do this. He sent me the nastiest message with the worst vibe. It's like the words weren't that bad on themselves, but you can tell even in like text when a person's angry because of their tone and the context. Oh, I don't give my work out for free. I'm like, oh, okay, brother, excuse me, pardon my French. So I told him thank you, and I said I'm sorry for, perturbing him, bothering him. And I just, moved on and asked someone else. And this other person said ever so gracefully, yes, and he's sorry. Check him out. He said he's sorry for the bad experience that I had when I asked the first person, because I did say, look, somebody was really mean, but hopefully, you won't be, because, I'm a girl. I get my feelings hurt, So then this guy was so wonderful. His name, I will not forget him ever. His name is Todd Jumper. He's an amazing photographer, artist. He draws beautiful oil paintings, and it's, oh my God, he is on Twitter and on Facebook. I'm gonna find his Twitter and link it in case you guys ever want to talk, collab, whatever, commission him for something, or whatever. If you know somebody who's interested, who's into the type of style that he does. Yeah, he was very, very nice to me in the beginning. And he even went as far as to create our first banner that we had. Todd Jumper. So, yeah, toddjumper.com. But he is on Twitter. So, what I'm going to do is that I am going to tweet about him right now. And, whenever you guys see it, you see it. But he is very talented. This guy is very talented. I'm just going to tweet his name out, and it's just going to say talent with an exclamation mark. That's all. So you guys can check that out whenever you want. But he even did some art, some banner art. The first banner art that we had up, one of the first few ones that we had up. It was just amazing. This guy, he really went all out. Let's see what the guys are saying in the chat now. We have here. Oh, Penny says she doesn't feel good enough to charge yet. Well, girl, you can charge, because there's all different types of art. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. And as far as we can see, where we're looking from, you do great. But hey.
Listen, Penny, she doesn't understand that sometimes being an artist, as we are, sometimes we're perfectionists when it comes to our work. And if the vision,
that is true.
If the vision that we have in our head does not match what we see on the paper, we're just not satisfied with it. So she doesn't get it.
No, I understand, because you know what? Aside from this Zombified, my guilty pleasure is watching clean with me videos on YouTube. I'm not kidding you. I love to clean. I'm not even gonna lie. That is my second passion besides the Zombified. I will sit there and go on a binge marathon of clean with me videos while I declutter, do like spring cleaning, while I just do my regular chores, And so, yeah, I'm very versatile when it comes to that. That's my guilty pleasure. And when it comes to that, that is what I like to be a perfectionist at. I cannot just clean. I have to clean. So, hey, I understand about the perfectionist part.
Okay, so one thing that I'm going to say about myself that no one knows is that I have a little slight OCD problem.
Slight?
And a little slight, and I'm sort of a germaphobe,
Sort of?
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you, when I go to the movie theaters or if I go to a restaurant, when I go to the restroom, I never touch the doorknobs. I try to avoid touching doorknobs, anything, any sinks, anything like that.
On the creep says, When I come clean my house, you do not know how often I get that. I have a serious problem. I'm gonna tell you, Auntie Chris, I have a problem with that because
if I step into your house, it's definitely gonna get clean.
Yeah,
because I have
we're gonna
OCD.
clean it.
I cannot stand it. I hate messes. It gets on my nerves.
It does. It messes with your mind too.
It makes people sick. It does.
It really does. It really messes with your mind. And if you have like issues, forget it's gonna be 10 times worse. But it's funny. She said you'd stay busy a while. Let me tell you something, girl. I have an actual subscription to a cleaning supply company. So I will sit there and order cleaning products. But there's a method to my madness. It's because they're natural products. You know, there's allergies. We have children. There's asthma. There's all these chemicals. All right. So I'm very picky about my cleaning products. So I will order them online. And I'm not going to go get Dove or anything like that. Well, Dove is okay because they use it to clean baby ducts from like oil spills. But, you know, anyway, enough about cleaning. But that just gives you a little of a picture of my cleaning obsession.
Penny said she doesn't notice messes. She really doesn't.
You know, it comes with youth, I guess. When I was a teenager, I didn't care about that.
My old roommate would be complaining about the mess, and I'd be like, what mess? Because apparently my definition of clean is different.
Oh man, you guys are funny. You almost made me spit up my water.
Doing one activity to make your morning a little more better. It is to go on a walk for 15 minutes and then walk back. I start my walk around 8:15 in the morning.
That may help with the anxiety.
Going for walks does help.
It really does.
Some serotonin in your brain.
Oh yeah, it does. But sometimes I think I get too much into my own head, and it ends up, you know, things just end up getting lost for me a little bit. Because I get way into my own head, especially if I'm doing something and I'm concentrating on something. I mean, I sound nice now, but poor Mr. Dreadful, he gets the worst of it. You know, if I'm really immersed in a project or I'm really doing something and somebody kind of disturbs me in any way, I'll go a little bit beast mode, like, what are you doing? Or, you know, I'll just go a little tense. And he has a good way of bringing me back down to earth and everything and calming me down. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to snap at you. But sometimes it happens, you know. Sometimes you need to come up for air. If you get that into something, that means you're getting way too into it and you gotta step back a little. And my baby brings me back down from the clouds.
Danny Martian says, it actually helped me a lot when it comes to my anxiety as well as losing weight at the same time. It's not a lot, but I'm getting there. You know what? Sometimes it just takes putting one foot in front of the other.
That's true.
You know, and just do it.
Yeah, that's true. And you know,
and
Danny,
block out that external noise.
My heart is with you, Danny, because at least for me, I feel as a female, I'm a mom, you know, our bodies change and weight does come. So when it comes to the weight loss thing, I can totally feel you. Because sometimes
you look great, come on.
Oh, thank you, baby. But still, sometimes you notice the difference in your body and what it tells you. And sometimes your body tells you, wait, you gained a little too much. This isn't good for you. And, you know, it tends to bring me back. And also, you know, I like to feel good, you know, but I like to know that I like myself and I feel comfortable in my skin. That's important. So I feel you, Danny, on the weight loss thing, you know, but yeah, one thing we got to talk about, baby, is since we're here already, upcoming projects. We got quite a few things coming up soon. We're not going to spill the beans just yet, but there is a certain collab in our future, hint, hint. And we're not stealing anybody's thunder.
We tell you.
So if they want to, they can say it.
No. We tell you, but you don't want to know. So just don't think.
If we tell you, we have to kill you.
Yeah. So you don't want to know.
There goes the dark side of our channel.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, but we're very excited. Yep. As a matter of fact, the plan is to edit that audio right after we let go of you guys here. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be amazing. I'm very, very, very happy. And this has been a long time coming for us. We've been waiting patiently for the opportunity to work with this queen. Because we'll tell you that it's a queen in this community. And we're going to leave it at that, because then I'm just going to want to spill the beans. I'm horrible at keeping secrets. What can I say? You say something, baby. Make me forget about it.
Zip it, lock it, toss it.
Put it in my pocket.
Yeah, zip it,
Nah,
lock
because
it,
then I'll
put it
take
in
it
your
out
pocket.
and unlock it. Nah,
There you go.
I gotta swallow the key. Wait, there's ways around that too. No, forget it. Forget it. Oh my goodness. I am so glad that I came. I'm so glad that we were just testing stuff. I'm glad I did, because, got a few friends to show up, and I am so happy. I'm so happy. I really am. We got some good, let me tell you, we have some amazing people here. Oh, wow. We have some amazing people here in the chat. And I, for one, cannot wait till we do our real live stream that we were planning on doing.
Yeah, this live stream is
impromptu.
I went, listen, people, I went looking, for things for the stream, for the background to make it look nice, buying lights and buying all sorts of stuff. And I went to a department store along my way, with Miss Stereo for Mother's Day, and, picked up a few things for her and the family, but also picked up a couple of pieces to add to the background for the live stream. And one of them was this, a statue, I think it was of Michael Jackson, with a microphone in his hand.
It was
and
bronze.
a mic stand, and it was bronze looking, but he looked like
zombie.
Like a zombie. So it was like a zombie Michael Jackson little statue. It was real cool, different.
With a mic.
With a microphone and everything. And
part of his torso missing.
We didn't know what that was about. Off and bringing him home, and it just
broke our hearts.
Yeah, broke our hearts, man. There's always something. There's always something with preparing for a live stream.
Hey, looks like we got somebody new in the chat. Welcome, Crazy Ralph the 13th. That is an awesome name as well. These guys are the creative names. How are you doing? It looks like he knows Auntie Creeps. He's saying hi to her. Welcome, Crazy Ralph the 13th.
That's right, CRT 13, baby. You don't know who CRT 13 is? You better find out.
No clue, but hey. I'm chilling.
Crazy Ralph.
Oh, I'm really, really happy that Crazy Ralph is here. And I'm happy that we got new people in the chat.
So Crazy Ralph, are you into scary stories, my friend?
Yes,
because if you are, then you've landed in the right place. Because
yes,
our channel is all about scary stories.
Mm-hmm. That's what we do.
Yeah. That's what we do, my friend.
That is what we do. We talk creepypastas and a whole bunch of other stuff. Just take a look around on our channel and then go for a little binge. Wink, wink. Auntie Creeps. Thank you, Auntie Creeps, for bringing us a new friend. Welcome.
Awesome.
Welcome to our family. And hopefully you'll be a Dezombified friend pretty soon. If you hit that like button and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss a thing. Or a beat. Oh, looks like Penny also knows him. We have a lot of friends in common, don't we? It's amazing. That's awesome. I'm telling you, if I could have handpicked a community better fitted for us, better suited for us, I couldn't have done it. I think it was the cosmos brought us all together to bring us closer together and make beautiful music together. Yes. That sounds amazing. I think it's amazing that that things like this happen,
The reach of the internet is very, very vast and wide.
Powerful. Yeah.
Because I think we had a friend on last time from Australia, from down under. Shrimp on the barbie, mate.
I know.
Crikey, poor bugger. So yeah, that was really awesome.
It's awesome to meet people from all over the world.
It is.
I mean, that's a privilege. It's a privilege. You could say, hey, I have a friend in Australia.
Yeah.
I have a friend in the UK.
Yeah.
A few actually.
I got a friend in Chattanooga.
Yeah, absolutely. Kentucky, people from everywhere, like all over the world, and that's just amazing. I mean, somebody from Indonesia too. One time, Africa. I mean, I was like,
still
wow.
waiting on some Chinese and Japanese friends to stop by.
I know some
Maybe
Asian friends.
Indians,
That would be
from
Indonesia. We do have somebody from Indonesia. Malaysia as well. I mean, it's just amazing. We don't have a large
Maybe
quantity of
someone from
subscribers,
Germany
but
would
we
be
have
nice.
one or two from everywhere, which is cool. Because hey, it only takes one to spread, and then keep the infection going, and then you gotta get Dezombified. It's the way that it is. I mean, it's amazing. It is amazing. I mean, look at this, guys. Puerto Rican. Okay. Hola, Ralph says Puerto Rican. Do you guys know each other as well? This is awesome. Oh, I'm so glad. I did this little, because we were just testing stuff. I just told Mr. Dreadful over here that I was just going to test some stuff around. I never imagined that it was going to turn into a live stream, like a real one. I thought it was just going to be a pathetic test.
This is probably going to be our group of friends going forward.
Probably.
Like, probably every live stream, it'll probably be them showing up and us. And then as days and weeks turn into months and years, it'll just be us probably. Really small.
Hey, we got a
8
click.
to 10 people is cool. So
We got a little click.
We got a posse going on over here.
Yeah, we got our own little posse. That's awesome, But there's something to be said about exclusivity. We got some elite exclusive stuff going on here. You're awesome, guy.
I never make that mistake about Washington not being a state, because I follow sports, so I know for a fact Washington is a state. You got the Seahawks out there.
Oh, Auntie Creep says she got the notification and jumped right in. That's how you could tell who is subscribed and who's got that bell ticked.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you got some subscribers, but they don't all hit the bell. But you know who hits the bell? Who shows up in your live stream right away to say what's up.
Just amazing, great people.
We got the best. We're small in numbers, but these guys,
they make up for it. That's what you call quality
over quantity. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Danny says thank you. It feels good to be appreciated. Well, you know what? You guys deserve to be appreciated. You guys are great. Penny says OG live stream crew. LOL. Yep. Oh, yeah, we got a great group here, and I think we'll grow a little more, but it's like Penny said, it's an OG live stream crew. That's what we got here, the original gangsters of Dezombified, the original Dezombi friends,
the day oneers.
The day oneers. Oh, we got balloons from Auntie Creeps. Oh, those are so cute. Yeah, I still got a lot of stuff to learn. We both do. We have a lot to learn. You know what I mean? Every day we learn. It's a process. Yeah. Every day we learn about a little new piece of equipment. Of course,
like
with
we didn't go to school for any of this, you know.
No.
Some people have like the leg up because you know their brother is a computer whiz, or their aunt works here and knows these people, or you know they just like trust fund babies and whatnot.
Yeah.
They can buy the best of the best equipment.
You gotta watch out for those trust fund babies.
There's people that went to college for this stuff.
Oops, sorry about that.
And learned about this stuff, but we're learning. It's every day we stay learning. We stay watching video. We stay watching people who we feel can help us. You know, bring a better product to you, because that's what it's about. I don't want to waste your time with no crappy product. That's why we test things. That's why we do reviews. You know, like I just upgraded my mic from a $20 pile mic to a $150 Audio Technica. You know, and if we ever become monetized and whatnot, then that $150 Audio Technica microphone is going to turn into a Rode N1, you know, or a Shure mic. You know what I mean? So that's what
and then
we're all
pay
about.
it forward because.
And then pay it forward.
Because what was that? Let's see what that was. What was that? Let's move this media source all the way down.
You know, we got green screens. We're trying to build a set. We bought like official looking lights that look like they come off of a TV show set. You know, so we're putting from our money into this. You know, sacrificing on other things to improve this experience.
Yeah.
And we don't even see you guys as subscribers. Honestly, we don't see you as subscribers. We see you as friends, because friends hit you up on social media and say, "Hey, I love you guys. You guys are awesome." Friends send you private messages. Friends, you know, give you good actual comments and thumbs up, you know, and share your stuff. And mostly everybody here has done each of the above. So you guys are more friends, and we want to make sure that we provide our friends with the best experiences. So we're going to keep on spending, keep on learning, and we're just going to keep on keeping on to build this to something.
I mean, yeah, that's the dream, you know.
Yeah.
The dream, okay, is to be able to someday pay it forward to such an extent that, you know, we don't need the stuff we've upgraded from. Like, let's say we do get a new mic or something. Who knows, someday that may be a givetiveway, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
to a smaller channel, if we ever get to that status,
channel.
You know?
Like if we get monetized, like she said, and I'm able to upgrade from an Audio Technica to a Rode, I would definitely give the Audio Technica away as a raffle, because I'm that type of person. Like, I'm the type of person that I know what it's like to be down and out, because I've been there. I'm the type of person that if I see a person standing in front of the supermarket, okay, looking for like change, what I would do is I would say a prayer. I don't mean to offend anybody, but you know, I say a prayer for that person. Then I'd get them a turkey sandwich, all right? Maybe a chocolate milk for some calcium, and I'd go back out there and I'd take it to them and say, "Here, brother, you know,
you're
not alone."
And it's not to toot our own horn. It's not even that. It's just, it's not even the fact of tooting our own horn either.
Oh, we're not. We're just trying to let them know about us.
It's just, you know, it's just
let them know
sharing our heart with people, and you guys as well. You know,
that's right.
Sharing our heart with you guys. That's really important to us.
I gave this young teen one time who looked like he was strung out on drugs, and I pulled him to the side and I spoke to him, you know, and I tried to give him good advice and steer him, you know, stay away from drugs, you know. And here's a couple of dollars. Don't spend it on drugs. Get yourself an egg roll or something, you know. Get yourself a snack box.
Annie Creep says she's still yapping into her snowball.
You know what? I was gonna get a Yeti. I was gonna get a Yeti actually, but because we're working with XLR, because we have a Behringer USB preamp, you know, as our sound card, we figured we'd just go XLR and we forwent the USB connected audio, because we heard that XLRs give an actually better sound in most cases for live streaming than a USB mic. So yeah, but newer ain't not, I mean, someone said they bought a newer mic, and newer is good. You know, it'll help you get the job done, and you know, ain't nothing wrong with a snowball. They have a new one out that's skinny. I forgot the name of it. The Yeti has a new microphone that's skinny. I forgot the name of it. I was gonna get that, but you know, I know Audio Technica for years, and I seem to trust them. My headphones are Audio Technica, so I trust them. There's certain brands you trust. You know, Mackie, Audio Technica. You know, if you're getting a webcam, Logitech. You know, there's just certain brands you want to get stuff from because the build quality is awesome.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, baby, but I keep hearing a bell ring, and I keep hearing stuff.
I know, somebody said they hit a notification bell like a few comments ago.
Yeah, I just like notification bells and stuff like that. I don't know how to work this stuff yet, you guys. You know, I'm supposed to, some tech person I am, but I don't know how to work everything yet, so please be patient with us. We have no idea what that sound is, but eventually I'll figure it out. If it's a new subscriber or something, then eventually I'll find a way to thank them. Like maybe
Penny said that her cats, because of her cats, she had to get a warranty for the Blue Yeti. I don't blame you. Cats are very destructive. We have two of them. We love them and they're sweet. One is really shy. The other one's a Romeo. But they definitely mess things up, break stuff.
That is true. That is very true.
R.I.P. to Danny's Snowball. See, got the taps.
That's very funny. That's hilarious. I like that. That's funny. He played taps for you. He whistled taps for you. Poor people are usually the most generous, said Penny. That is true.
Yep, I'm telling you, Mackey's a good brand. Those speakers, I bet they're awesome. Danny, I bet they are.
Look at that. Now you guys are talking tech. That's you guys'
That's all right. We're just talking brands.
Stuff. You know, I don't know anything about that. You, Auntie Creeps, and Danny. ¿Qué fue?
That's cool. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Scroll back up. I think we missed a couple of things.
Oh, what did I miss?
I'm not sure.
Okay, R.I.P. Danny Snowball. Yeah.
Puerto Rican said, I'm Poe and grew up Poe. Same here.
Same.
Still try to do what I can.
What is that sound?
When I can to help others. Sometimes it's not the moment I'd like, but sometimes it is or later. Yeah, that's right, man. I try to help people all the damn time.
Yeah, because if it goes around,
like
comes around.
There's this old lady nearby where we live, and I remember when we first moved here, there was a other set of neighbors that said, hey, you can't trust that old lady. She likes being in people's businesses and stuff like that. And you know, a few weeks later or whatever, I seen her trying to take groceries into her house, and I just walked up to her and offered to help her take the groceries in.
Yeah.
And she allowed me to, and I said, you know, you're welcome, went on my way. And we've been good friends ever since.
Oh yeah.
She's an amazing older lady. She's maybe 60 or 70, but she's alone, you know. Everybody she loves lives far now, and we kind of see her as like a grandmother or mother or something. And sometimes we take her food, you know, dinner, breakfast, lunch. Sometimes we helped her put up her Christmas tree, you know. On her birthday, we sang her happy birthday, you know. Sometimes you just gotta help people and be there for them, because when it's your turn, right? When you're like old, you know, maybe your kids move away, you know, maybe somebody could be nice to us like that in the future and be like, hey, I just made dinner, here's an extra plate of food, or you need help with your groceries or your Christmas tree, you know, you need me to help you put up these curtains or these blinds, and you know, that sort of thing.
Auntie Creep says, I'm poor as a joke. Oh man, these guys are funny too. Mackie CR3, I don't know what that is, but it sounds awesome.
Yeah, that's the speakers. CR3 speakers.
Oh, okay. Penny says, I love my cats, but they know that my microphone takes attention away from them. So I guess they knock it down or something.
Yes, they start rubbing on it, putting it.
Oh yeah, they get mad. Yeah, that's true. They want to mark their territory. She says, I don't know anything about tech. I just know that my cat should have knocked my mug to the floor. And Auntie Creep's answer was cat tech. That's funny.
Okay, you know what? I think we should have a discussion about what we do not like about our cats. And listen, cats are great. I love cats because they can show affection, right? Like one time I was really sick and I was on the floor, bent knee, up against the sofa. And the cat just felt like, you know, he felt I was in distress and came to me, started rubbing up on me, and you know, it helped me feel better.
Cats can be service animals.
I was suffering a terrible toothache at the time. I remember.
Oh yeah,
I felt like my head was gonna explode, and you know, he comforted me, and that was really cool. But I do not like the hairballs. I do not like the scratching of the furniture. We bought these set of chairs. They're white for the kitchen table. They look super fancy, okay? Leather, really fancy, schmancy shaped of the chair. And within a couple of days, it was scratched to hell. You know,
I was so
and
pissed.
It's not leather; it's that fake leather. So they cut through that.
I was pissed.
And they did it to the red one we had before that. We bought the white ones because they messed up the red ones that were also fancy looking, red leather looking, and they tore those up. So yeah.
Oh, they tear everything up.
They cost money.
Yeah, man. Cats can be really sweet. Just keep your eyes away from their buttholes. That's funny.
My mom had a cat that would always roll around in the dirt.
Oh, damn.
Cats love to do that. I've seen them outside rolling around in the grass. Yeah.
Auntie Creep said I could go on for days about my crazy cats.
We have two, and they look like coal and marmalade. I don't know if you've ever seen coal and marmalade videos on YouTube, but it's a black cat and a tabby cat, and that's what we have. Okay, an orange tabby, and we have a black Maine Coon.
Yeah, this guy is huge.
The orange tabby, he always follows me into the bathroom when I want to do my business. Okay, when I want to do my business, and the last thing I need is this cat rubbing up on my leg when I'm trying to sit at the throne and take care of my business. Okay? And it kept happening, and I'm a sucker, you know, like I let him in. He's at the door, meow, meow, scratching at the door, so I'm a sucker. I get up from my throne, open the door, come on, hurry, get in here. You know, he starts rubbing on my leg. And if I don't pet him, he'll try to bite my leg. So I just said, you know what, I'm gonna put some cat game videos on YouTube on my cell phone for you, and just try to catch the little mice that's running across the screen.
Yep.
And that definitely worked as a distraction.
So many horror tubers have cats. You know, it just ended up that way for us. We didn't have much of a choice, because to be honest, we were initially dog people, but our landlord does not allow it. So therefore, we ended up having to get cats because the kids wanted a pet that they could coo and cuddle, and guinea pigs were out of the question. I mean, we had them, and then we didn't because, oh God, I hated them.
They squeak so much, and they fuss around in their cages.
They look cute.
Trying to sleep.
But that's the extent of their cuteness.
Yeah.
That's it. That's where it all ends. And they stink. Cats are cleaner. You know?
They smell too. They're litter.
You know who has a really cute cat? She's not here right now, but Stacy Scotty. She's more active on Twitter than anything else, but she has the cutest little girl that looks just like Tiger. She looks like an orange tabby. So
we have, okay, so the black Maine Coon, we call him Bear, but I also have a nickname for him, which is Sofrito.
Yes.
I don't know if you know about Sofrito, but that's what I call him. And it's a Spanish seasoning. And the other one, the tabby, we call him Tiger because, well, he looks like a tiger with the stripes. I call him Sazon.
Yeah, because he's orange.
So we got Sofrito and Sazon.
Yep.
AKA Bear and Tiger.
Say thumbs up, everybody in the chat, if you guys know what Sofrito and Sazon are. How many people are here are familiar with Spanish cuisine? I know that Sort of Crazy knows about it. Puerto Rican.
Recaíto, yeah, brother.
Yeah.
That would be the third cat.
Recaíto.
Yeah, that would be the third cat if we got a third one. Recaíto.
Recaíto. But you know, there's recaíto inside of sofrito.
That's true.
You know, so that's something. A sofrito is a cooking base for Spanish people. Sazon is like it's a powdered coloring. It has a little bit of
you know
season.
What? So then we'll just call the third one Morir Soñando.
Oh yeah.
Right? Morir Soñando.
And for those who don't know, Morir Soñando is loosely translated dying in your sleep, which basically it's a drink of a mixture of orange juice, evaporated milk, vanilla, cinnamon, and so on, a few other things. And it's so delicious, but there's something about it that makes you sleepy. So they call it dying in your sleep because it's delicious, but it gives you itis. You know, you kind of fall asleep and get a little, you know. But no, there's no liquor in it. Adobo culantro.
Adobo cilantro.
Yes, Auntie Creep, hamsters are adorable, but they don't live long. They're like mice. Mm-hmm. Mice don't live long either.
One of our hamsters bit the living crap out of me.
Ooh.
I tried to take it out the cage and it bit me so hard. Oh my God, no.
Bubbles?
No, man. Angelina Ballerina.
Oh yeah, we named
Angelina Ballerina bit the living shit out my finger. I saw stars. Stripes.
Gonna have to edit that. That is so funny. Yeah, they don't live long, but Auntie Creep says, R.I.P. hamsteros. Nice. Is it hamsteros or hamsteroos? Which one did you mean?
She's probably saying hamsteros.
She's saying hamsteros. Hey, you know, that's what we call Spanglish. Like a Spanish mixed with English. It's a thing. It's an actual urban thing, Spanglish.
We also had pet rat. We had a pet rat.
Oh, Snowflake.
Snowflake, and she was awesome. Mm-hmm. We were hesitant at first because, I mean, come on, a rat.
And we come from Harlem. Like, what the hell we want a rat for?
Yeah, the last thing we wanted is a rat.
But our daughter...
I've seen rats as big as cats, small cats at home. So, yeah.
That was not our thing. But we went to the pet store, and our daughter fell in love with her. Like, she got up and begged like a dog at the cage when she saw my daughter. And she went directly to the spot where my daughter in the cage was at in the cage.
She said like Westeros from the Game of Thrones.
Oh, Westeros.
So it's, hamsteros.
See,
I haven't even seen not one episode of Game of Thrones yet. I'm waiting for all of them to come out so I could binge watch them all in the same day.
That's smart.
Because I cannot be waiting. Oh my God, what's gonna happen next week on GOT? Oh no.
But you know, sometimes
I learned my lesson after Red Wedding. After Red Wedding, I learned my lesson. I said, no, I gotta binge these. Like,
it's funny. I got put off by Game of Thrones because in the early season or two, it's all like you got to read the captions. And my ADHD does not make accommodation for that. You know, that's why most of the stuff, like books, I have to get audiobooks because I just can't concentrate. And if I go and I read, which I can read very well, but, you know, I forget what the hell I just read. So, you know.
Yeah, wet tail's nasty. That happened, yeah. I think one of our hamsters died of wet tail too. I think it was Angelina Ballerina, remember? Remember her backside was all nasty looking?
Oh, yeah, little
But
critters.
listen, Danny Martian says, yeah, he hears us, but he wouldn't want a rat as a pet. Honestly, neither did I, Danny, but you know what? It was very lovable. It did not, never bit.
Domesticated,
they were clean.
And they're smart.
And they're
smart. Do you know that
they'll cuddle up right next to you and fall asleep.
Yeah, you could teach them stuff.
Yeah, we taught them a couple of tricks. Right?
Yeah, she would beg. She was learning how to roll over before she passed away. And she was old, but she was still learning stuff, which is amazing. You know, which reminds me of something, though. Now, this is the dark and scary horror stuff right now. The bad side. of the non-domesticated rats and rodents and critters. As we've mentioned before, we originally from Harlem, New York. And, you know, there is a rodent. El Barrio, yeah, Barrio. Harlem.
Don't get it twisted.
You know, and there is a rodent pest problem there. And the mice there have gotten so used to the traps and the glue traps and the snappy ones. You know what they do? And you guys ain't gonna believe it.
Tell us.
They jump over the traps.
Like Michael Jordan?
They get, yeah. Like Mickey Rat Air Jordan. Mickey Air Jordan. Mickey Mouse, get it? Mickey Air Jordan. Something. I don't know. You make something funny up. But yeah, they jump over the traps. They do that. Them some real hood mice for sure. Crazy. But they do. They do.
Someone told me that they would throw pieces of crack on the floor and the mice would eat it.
Wow.
So
You're
that's
lying.
nasty. I don't know if it's true or not.
It wouldn't surprise me.
People say crazy things.
It wouldn't surprise me. But you know, they won't eat poison. They know what that is. They know what that is. Imagine, and conspiracy theory, imagine if they have been genetically altered to know when something's poisonous, not eat it, and they released that breed into the hood. What do you think? There's no more. You know, so it's amazing. That's crazy, but it's just a stupid thought that I had, but I don't know if it's true. You know, but that would be creepy. But it's amazing, yeah. Rats, mice, especially in the hood, they jump over traps and they won't eat poison. So if they're eating crack, it's probably not poisonous to them.
But they'll eat the crack cocaine.
Cocaine is one hell of a drug. It says here, well, zombitos, I must get some sleep. Gotta be up in 4 hours for my son for school. Aww. Love the stream and excited for more. Mucho love and blessings all. Thank you very much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mr. Puerto Rican Showcasing. We love you. Amigo. Have a great night. Que duermas bien.
Hasta la próxima.
Hasta la próxima vez. So you guys, the rest of you guys that are left, let's continue. Anybody have any crazy rodent or pest stories? Let's get creepy and cringy, you know? Keep with the theme of our channel, if you guys wish. You know, oh, wait.
Good to meet you. Good night. Yeah. Good night, brother.
Yeah. Puerto Rican is amazing. He is on Twitter as well.
But let me ask this. Anyone here, did you take your moms out for Mother's Day or for your mom? You know, how did you have your, you know, how was your Mother's Day?
Yeah, absolutely. How was your Mother's Day, you guys? Let us know. You know, I really would like to know how you guys were doing. I am I'm posting his link right here. So you guys can just, you know, pop by on Twitter and say what's up to Joe, Puerto Rican Joe. He's pretty good, man. He really is. I mean, all you guys are. We have the best zombie fans and zombie friends ever. These guys are awesome. We're blessed. We're blessed. Absolutely. So yeah, it's great to make new friends all the time. You know, Crazy Ralph is still in the house. Hey guy, thank you for you know, hanging around and staying for such a while. And you too, Danny. And Miss Auntie Creeps. I think she was the first one on the chat.
Yeah,
you know, she was right.
She's good people. I wish, you know. Imagine if we all were just rich. Everybody's rich, and we could be like, you know what? Hey, Auntie Creeps, why don't we fly out there and stay at a hotel? We could hang out. You know what I'm saying? With some of these people, it would be nice to meet and greet one day and just hang out and do like a. It's it's like a reunion, but not a reunion because we never really met. But you know, like one of those kind of parties and shenanigans.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're welcome, Joe. Mr. Puerto Rican. No problem. It is our pleasure. We really enjoy sharing and, like we said before, just connecting. Yes, the connection.
Networking
I like
and connecting. That's what it's all about. People.
It's
like get places. You gotta network. You gotta connect. You know, sometimes you gotta kick the Willy Bobo, as we used to say.
You know, and it's amazing too because you can form lifelong connections and friendships. Hey, you know, I have a family member that met somebody online, and they've been married now about 3 years, right? It's about October of about 3 years ago, you know, and they lived in, you know, different parts. Like one lived in the south, one lived up north, and now they're together. 3 years of marriage now, newlyweds, but they're very happy. So
it's awesome
you never
that they
know.
found each other.
I mean, there's the dark places of the internet, but I'm gonna assume that everybody here is grown up enough to do their homework, you know?
Exactly.
Not me crazies.
You never want to get catfished.
That is true, like that catfish thing. That's so funny. The catfish song that you wrote, the rap. Who here in the chat, give us a hands up or a thumbs up or just say I saw it. If you guys ever saw our post for Valentine's Day, you know that rap made by Dracula. Well, basically, Mr. Dreadful over here decided that he wanted to write a rap song from the perspective of Dracula for Valentine's Day. That was a blast. It was a blast to record. It was a blast to put together. It was a blast. And it went over pretty well, actually. I got a lot of good feedback on that. So
enough, because we try to mix
we were
it
surprised.
up, you know? We try to mix it up.
Yeah, we do. We try to mix it up a lot.
But sometimes I think it might not be good to mix it up, you know? I don't know. I mean, we're doing what we love, you know? You know, to hell with all the analytics and what they say, then you should just record one type of video. If you're a cooking channel, stay to cooking. If you're telling scary stories, stay to scary stories.
Yeah.
But you know what? F that. I like having fun.
Yeah, and you know what? Variety is the spice of life. At least that's what they say. I tend to agree, you know?
Well, it's called The Scary Catfish Story. From back around Valentine's Day, February of this year.
Right around there, yeah. It's pretty funny.
It's not too hard to find.
Yeah, it's there. And I believe it has, what's the icon? The thumb? It's like a guy biting on a girl's neck?
Yeah, it's like a guy biting on a girl's neck. Yeah.
Is there blood coming?
Yeah.
There's a little bit of blood.
He has like a trickle of blood.
Yeah.
Coming down the neck.
Yeah, you're going to love that. Thanks for the follows, everyone. Show love, share love, be loved all night. Good
Gracias,
night.
mi pana, oíste.
We really appreciate it, for real. Like, this turned into a full-fledged stream. And we didn't even expect it, like I said
Good looking
before.
out, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we really were not expecting this. We really thought this was just gonna be a test run. Last night we tried to do a test run. It was an utter disaster. It was a complete failure.
Yeah, it was a complete failure.
Half an hour of no audio, just the music.
Just the music, and I'm over here thinking I'm talking, not saying a damn thing.
It was hilarious. It was so funny when I watched it back today. It was really funny. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put this on private because this is just hilarious. That is so funny. Oh man, that's hilarious. But yeah, I'm so glad though that this turned into a nice chat.
You want to play the sleep paralysis story for those that are here?
Oh, they'll get an early screening.
We're willing to give you an early screening of our video that's dropping tomorrow for those of you who are here. But
if you want to see it, give a thumbs up in the chat. if you want
Sneak.
to be the first people to see what we're dropping tomorrow, might as well. We're here.
Yeah, we're here.
You know, it was gonna be part of our life anyway. You know, but if you want to see what we're dropping tomorrow, you guys get an early screen.
Want to see it today?
Put a thumbs up in the chat. A thumbs up emoji in the chat.
We have our own little watch party right now. Bonnie Creep said, hell yeah.
Oh.
Give a thumbs up.
So we got Auntie Creeps. She says she wants to see it. So far, we got 1 thumbs up.
Yeah, we got one. We need like, what, 3 or 4 more.
Because if you do, I will send that. Oh, Danny Marshall, we got 2 thumbs up.
Danny
Let's see how many we got in the chat.
So far, that's 2.
It says we're 7 watching now.
Yeah.
Daddy
so
said,
let's
let's see
5.
this. If we get at least 5, we'll put it.
7, then we'll do it.
Yeah. 3.
That's 3.
Crazy round.
Oh, disclaimer. What we're gonna do is something different. We're gonna attempt to record the chat, okay, as the video's debuting for you guys. So if you don't want to be in the chat, I respect that. Just sit out and watch it, relax, have a good time. But if you want to be part of the video, then I suggest that you know, do some speed typing, say some quick stuff real quick so you can get your name out there. You know, so other people could see you, notice you, and probably head over to your channel. You know, maybe we could funnel a few of our subscribers over to you guys too. You know, if you're like, you have a channel, you create content. So on that note, we're gonna be getting this ready, and
so what I'm gonna do is right quick. Let me see. Let's count those fingers. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on, you guys, just 2 more and just 2 more. We have 7 people here.
Yep,
you know,
2 more
watching.
Thumbs up,
so if you give us just 2 more thumbs up, we will definitely play that screening for you guys, for sure.
Daddy said, "There's my shameless promo for the day." Yeah.
Sup to Daddy Martin while I'm on hiatus. Shame. Oh wait, why is it? What's wrong with our stream? It says that the live stream health is low, you guys. So
wait, what?
Yeah,
YouTube
it says it's a little low.
Receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, as such viewers will experience buffering.
Some people, so sorry if you're experiencing buffering.
Let's just play it. 3 is fine. You know what? Let's just do it. Because
I just want to wait for the stream to get a better health, which should be any minute now, hopefully.
Oh, all right. Because
you know,
Danny,
there's 6 people watching.
Crazy Ralph, they down with it, so.
That's right.
All right, so I guess it's just gonna be Ani Creeps, Danny Martin, and Ani and Danny, Ani, and Crazy Ralph.
Okay. So what we're gonna do for you guys right now is, I'm trying to figure out if I should play it or not while the stream health is a little low. Let me know if you guys are buffering. If you're experiencing any latency or buffering. Danny said, yeah, pretty much, but I don't know what he's talking about. Is he talking about the latency or that he wants to see it?
Danny, so you're saying that you're getting buffering on your side? Or latency?
Let's see here.
That looks fine though, on OBS. What is it?
No, it says 62 dropped frames. Start replay buffer. I don't know what that is, so I'm not gonna mess with that.
So lower the bit rate.
Where?
It says 30 frames per second. I mean, right here.
Okay.
You know what? We're gonna play it anyway. We already said it. Come on.
Yeah, we're gonna
play it. Let's just do it.
Okay.
Let's just do it.
Okay, we're gonna do it right now.
So you guys get busy chatting on there, so you could, put your names out there.
Okay. He says the quality of the stream was lowered, and a slight skip here and there, but that happens after the end of a GIF. All right. I didn't even know I had a GIF. Okay. So you guys, I'm gonna play a quick intermission, and then I'm gonna put the video on. Okay. So hang on tight, guys. Here we go. Let's see. Hey guys, I found it. Thank you for sticking around, and here we go. You're watching a really scary sleep paralysis horror story by Dezombified.
The day had been long and I was exhausted. There were a few boxes from the move I had hoped to finally unpack tonight, but I just didn't have it in me. After work, I went to the gym, then traffic was hellacious, and I just wanted to eat, shower, and crash. I'd finish unpacking tomorrow. I've been here a week, and I'm still getting used to the creaking and snapping the house makes. I laid in bed, watching a few scary stories to tell at night on YouTube. My favorite channels are Dezombified and Stranger Stories. They're both awesome. I fell into a deep sleep a bit after 11. It would have been sooner, but a stray Maine Coon tomcat I affectionately dubbed Romeo was outside meowing, calling for a hookup. I wasn't hating though. We're both a couple of single cats looking for love. I'd leave a can of tuna for big old Romeo whenever I saw him. I always wanted a cat, but was never keen on taking allergy medicine. An hour or so later, the phone rang. Who could be calling at this hour? I sluggishly rolled over and picked up the phone. I answered hello. I remained quiet for a few seconds. I could hear a slight weird breathing and answered again. Hello? Who is this? No one answered. I hung up, rolled over, and fell back asleep. The phone rang. I looked at the time. It was 1 a.m. I rolled over and picked up the phone. I answered, hello? I heard a slight breathing again and said, look, whoever you are, it's late and I'm trying to sleep. So if you have something you want to say, do it already. Nothing. Not one peep. I hated living and sleeping alone. I hung up and returned back to sleep. The damn phone rang again. I wanted to answer it, but I couldn't move. I so desperately yearned to say what the, but I couldn't speak either. Only my eyes could move, and the clock read 2 a.m. I began to panic. Breathing was difficult, like something heavy was sitting on my chest. I stood that way, paralyzed in horror for an hour. I've had night terrors, but never sleep paralysis, though I've heard strange and creepy stories about it. Pretty scary stuff. Could this be sleep paralysis? Or was I having a really frightening nightmare? At 3 a.m. I was finally able to move again. I was thirsty, so I snatched a bottle of water from off the nightstand and chugged it down. The phone rang again. I picked up, but I didn't say a word this time. I finally heard something other than breathing. Screams. Multiple screams. It was hella scary, so I hung up immediately and went to turn on the lamp, but it wouldn't work. The bulb may have been blown out, but I wasn't sure. So I got up without my slippers and robe and headed to the john with purpose. But the bathroom light wouldn't turn on either. So let's see, the disturbing phone calls, the sleep paralysis, the screams, and now no power. I began to freak out. I called Mom and told her I was scared. I ranted explaining what happened. I was done and I waited for her to say something comforting. But instead, I heard breathing and screams. I dropped the phone on the floor. I looked out the bathroom window and could see lights in my neighborhood. This wasn't a blackout, so what the hell's happening? The phone rang again and I jumped. My pulse sped up. I decided to ignore it. It just kept ringing and ringing. I'd used my vintage lead crystal lamp as a weapon. I removed the shade, bow, and yanked off the cord. I went to the bedroom door and carefully opened it. I peeked into the hallway, then proceeded towards the stairs. The air was cold and I shuddered. I could see my breath, but it was summer, so how could this be? I was pushed and fell awkwardly down the steps. I bumped my head and my vision became blurry. I was injured. I felt pain coming from my ribs. I looked up towards the top of the steps.
I saw 2 green glowing eyes and a smiling mouth with sharp yellowish teeth, suspended in midair with no head or body. I got up, wincing in pain, and walked into the living room. The windows opened seemingly by themselves. A gust of wind entered, tossing things about, me included, as I mercifully landed on the sofa. The phantasm was almost upon me. I thought of my family and friends, how they'd find me, and how I loved them all so much. The evil apparition was no more than 6 feet away now. I felt pending doom. Something jumped in through the window. I heard hissing sounds. It's Romeo. The wonderful boy was trying to protect me. I looked over at the sinister entity. It wasn't thrilled. It no longer had a smile, but instead a grimace. Romeo inched closer and closer until it finally just disappeared out of sight. He came to me, rubbing up against my leg, purring loudly. I knew what I'd be doing today. Buying allergy medicine for myself and Romeo a collar. He has earned a new forever home, here with me.
Thanks for watching a really scary sleep paralysis horror story by Dezombified. Hope Romeo can keep his dad safe, don't you? Hey, you guys. Thanks for sticking around for that. And
we appreciate it.
Yeah, we do. And we appreciate everybody who participated in the chat. That's going to make awesome for the screenshots and stuff like that.
Thank you, Crazy Rob. He said he'll be here. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much. I mean, I really appreciate you guys so much. We both appreciate you guys so much. And that's why we try to give you our best.
We barely got like over 300 subscribers, but you 8 are awesome. So
yeah,
so
all of our subscribers,
so
the ones who have stuck around anyway. Sorry.
So that's why we decided to give you, a sneak preview.
Yeah.
Not preview, It's a screen. What?
Screening, yeah.
Screening.
Early screening.
Early screening for you guys.
Oh, thank you, Auntie Creeps. It was actually part of the recent collab, the mega collab that Stranger Stories just dropped a few days ago.
Yeah, with like 20 other collaborators.
I think more. We had a whole bunch.
It was about 20 other content creators on that collab. And we were number 16 or 17 on
something
that
like that
towards the end. And I think, save the best for last, right? So I wasn't even upset that we were like 16th or 17th in line. And the great part was, the story before ours was from a big content creator that I just learned about named Don't Turn Around. Which
I just heard about him.
Yeah, he has over 200,000 subscribers. So to follow him, or for him to, it's like he's opening for us, or we're following him. Either way, it was great.
Yeah, that's amazing. That was amazing. Danny Martian said that voice was smooth as butter. You see, I told you, baby. My baby got that Barry White thing going for himself.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. It's gotten me into a lot of trouble over the years, but thank you so much.
Crazy Ralph the 13 says, yeah, that was killer. Aw, yeah, you guys are awesome too. He said, however, if I had to give some criticism, the delivery of the outro was a little stiff. It was. Yep, but it was actually meant for a live stream like this one. It wasn't really meant for posting in the beginning. It was a little raw. I'm still a little green too. I'm a beginner, but we'll get there. I promise we'll get there. We'll end up making a good outro someday, and we're practicing.
We updated our logo too, so we have to
our logo.
Yeah. We can't be showing the old banner.
Yeah. This live stream was gonna be a little more
structured.
Yeah, structured. It's a lot of stuff.
From Mother's Day,
yeah. Initially, you guys want to see the initial intro for our live stream was gonna be this. Let me show you guys. You see that? That was gonna be the initial intro for our live streams. And I think we're going to keep it from now on because I really like it. I think it's cool. But yeah, that's what it is. So that's how it was going to be. But this was just going to be like a little beta test or whatever.
But you know what? Let's talk about Peter Mayhew, because that's what we wanted to talk about yesterday as well.
That's right.
If you don't know who Peter Mayhew is, Peter Mayhew was the actor inside of the Chewbacca suit for the original first 3 movies, as well as, I believe, The Return of the Sith. And he died about a week or 2 ago at the age of 72 in his home in Texas. You know, I watched most of the Star Wars films, and I've even had some of the, you know, toys and merchandise and stuff like that. So, you know, I guess you could say I'm a Star Wars fan, even though, you know, Miss Stereo likes Star Trek, but I like Star Trek too. But yeah, she's more of a Trekkie, but I like both. But you know, so yeah, so it's a shame that he passed away. A lot of people came out on Twitter, wishing, you know, saying R.I.P. and that he'll be lost and this, that, and the third. Justin Trudeau, also the Prime Minister,
Canada.
He hit Twitter. He hit Twitter, and he had a picture of him as a young boy, which I have somewhere in one of my bookmarks on this computer here that I can show you. Yeah. Okay. He is a picture of a young Trudeau.
This one?
Yeah.
Or this one?
One of those two.
I think it's this one. Go ahead, keep talking, baby, while I look for it and I set it up.
Also, let's see. Harrison Ford is broken up about it because he was close with him. Mark Hamill had.
This is.
You gotta show it on the brow.
This is Justin Trudeau right here.
You gotta show it though.
The little boy is not Justin Trudeau.
I know.
Correction.
I know that. I know who's who, honey. I know that's Justin Trudeau.
Give me a second. Chrome browser.
So so there he goes. That's him with Peter Mayhew when he was a young buck.
No, baby. This here is Justin Trudeau.
I know that, and that's Peter Mayhew. That's Chewbacca. Yes. He's with him at some sort of convention. I know this.
Okay, so it looks like San Diego Comic-Con said, "We're deeply saddened to hear the passing of Peter Mayhew. He was our beloved companion in a galaxy far, far away. Our thoughts go out to his family, friends, and fans. The Force will be with you always, Peter." Aww. Looks like he was very beloved.
You know how he got his start? There was a journalist out in London walking around taking photos of people, interesting looking people, and Peter Mayhew was a tall, statuesque man. He was 7'2", 7'3". He had large feet, and so this guy, he took a picture of him and put it in the paper out there in London, and a movie producer happened to see him in the newspaper, and gave the photographer a call, and he was able to connect him with Peter Mayhew, and then he offered him a job on the set of Sinbad, and I believe Sinbad and the 40 Thieves, I'm not sure, as a Minotaur. He went unaccredited for that role, and from there, the makeup artist on the set of Sinbad, who was at the time working on the Chewbacca costume, realized that Peter Mayhew would be actually great for the role of Chewbacca and suggested him to Lucas, and that's how he got his start.
The rest was history.
And the rest is history. So thank you to that reporter for finding Mr. Mayhew in the streets of London.
Oh wow, he had kind eyes. Kind looking eyes.
Yeah, indeed.
Wow.
So that's an interesting little thing you didn't know.
Dime. One moment, you guys. Just give me a second. Oh, okay, here we go. Sorry about that. But yeah, it all sounds amazing. Thanks, Auntie Creeps. You have a badass voice as well. Yeah, I did tell her. She does. That sucks to hear about Peter Mayhew having died. I watched as much Star Wars as I could, but I couldn't get through episode 3. Okay. And let me see here. Thanks. Yes, Auntie Chris, you're very welcome, sweetie. I love her tempo. That's one of the control that she has and she displays in each and every one of her readings are well worth it. And her videos can be short and sweet, but at the same time, it's to the point. It's very clear what she's trying to say. Very cool, very artistic indeed. Star Trek, TNG, and the Deep Space Nine, and the New Generation. That's my thing, Crazy Ralph. The New Generation, TNG. That was my favorite. Captain Jean-Luc Picard, in my opinion, best captain of Star Trek. But that's just me, you know. Yeah, he had a hell of a career, Danny. You're right.
He's an icon. Chewbacca's an icon.
Yeah, he is an icon.
Even if you were living inside of a cave for the past
Cult
40
classic.
years, I'm pretty sure you've seen a T-shirt, you've seen a toy of Chewbacca somewhere, something. He's an icon.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right.
He couldn't be in the last one because he was having issues with back pain and something like that.
That is so true. That's very, very true. It's absolutely 100%. Let me see here. We still got 6 guys going strong here, and gals, sorry. We have 6 wonderful individuals that have stuck with us through this test that turned into a full-fledged live stream. You can't ask for more than that. Come on, guys. You know, but hey, let me tell you something. We have to go and work on something, a little something that's coming up, like we said in the beginning. We have something going on. We have to work on it. We have to give it our best. And it's, thank God for insomnia in this case, because it's 3:05 a.m. where we're at now. But we have to work on this thing. We gave our word, and it has to be ready by tomorrow because we said so. You know, and this person deserves it. You know, we're not gonna steal clout, so we're not gonna say who it is. But we have a previous engagement. We gotta go. But I will tell you something. We want to thank you from the bottom of our dead zombie hearts to you guys for being here, sharing with us, participating. You guys exhibited behavior that inspires people. Yeah, of subscribers. And people like you guys are the reason why we keep coming back, because we just feel like we can't let you guys down. So thank you very much. It's been great. We are very, very happy that you stopped by to this here impromptu live stream. Anything you want to say, Mr. Dreadful?
Yes, I want to thank every one of you for stopping by this live stream, an episode of Stereo Dread. And as always, have a good night, have a great day, and watch your 6.
Yes, babies. Yes, babies, watch your 6, you guys. Watch your 6. Thank you so much, and it was a pleasure having you all. Crazy Ralph, Danny Martian, Auntie Creeps. Yes, and please don't forget to watch our premiere tomorrow, even though you already saw it today. Please comment, like, share, subscribe, do all that wonderful stuff you wonderful people do. Because we kind of need the views. Our views are looking a little sad lately. But thank you so much for dropping by. And we hope you had a good time. And we definitely had a good time as well. We love you. And as always, these zombie friends, watch your 6.